put it up his ass.
When the armor's thin. Hold the line!
Now! Forward!
Gib rennen! Raus, raus, raus!
Fucking Nazi.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be, well, putting together this 3D printed tank I've done. It's 1/12 scale, so it's about 20 inches long. And there's going to be quite a lot of work to do because some of the printing is a bit naff, to be honest. So what I've got to do, I've got to go away and get it cured first, because it's not quite cured. And then I'll do a bit of sanding as well, on the bits that need sanding. Like if you look at these, some of these wheels haven't come out too well. There's like little dents in it and stuff what needs filling in, and I don't know if I'll use it or reprint another one, I'm not sure yet. I'll try and salvage it if I can. And look at that one, the whole track, I don't know what happened there, but I need to print another bit of track for that. Maybe like cut and shut it. I don't think I'll print the whole track, the rest of it's alright. So it's going to be a bit of a mission, but it should be fun. I've done one before, I've done the Sherman before. This is a Tiger tank, this one, by the way. So I'm going to go away, get it all cured and start gluing it together, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've just cured the turret bit, and that's what we're going to start, and we're going to glue this now. Oh, wrong way around, sorry. So we're going to glue that, and then there's going to be quite a lot of filling, as you can probably see the gaps there, but we'll get around that after it's glued. And all these bits here I'm going to glue to that as well. That goes on the back of the turret. And obviously, like, these bits go up here. And that bit goes around there. Etc, etc. I'll go and get it. Okay, so it's all glued now. And as you can see, there's going to be a lot of sanding down and filling to do in these gaps. Especially that bit there. But I'm not going to try and reprint it all the time because it costs a fortune in print when you do that. Obviously you wouldn't sell it like that if you were selling it, but I'm not selling it, so I'm going to go and get some, what I'm going to do in the heavy bits, I'm going to put no nails in it and like leave it, make sure it's back a bit, and then fill it over with some proper modelling filler. So I'm going to go away and start getting that filled in and sanded. Okay, so I've just done the first fill on the turret. So that is slightly set back a bit, so I'm going to run the smooth filler over it later, which is like a modelling filler. This is actually the no nails I've stuck in there, which will give it a bit of strength as well. It is a nightmare to rub down though, it goes really hard. But I've got most of it off. There's a little bit there I need to get off by the looks of it, but that'll probably be alright. It's only a little bit. And I've glued all these bits on, and that there, and that kind of frame bit there. The actual openings, the doors, I'm leaving off because I'm going to put my figures in there. So basically I'm just going to kind of glue it like that to it somewhere, and that one will be like that somewhere, like that. Eventually, but there's no point doing that yet. And that bit's glued on, that bit there, that bit there, that bit there. These bits are kind of really brittle. I think these were for smokes and stuff, weren't they? One of them's broken off. I'm going to have to reprint some of those later on. I'm not going to do it now because it'll just break again. Anyway, I think I'm going to, for now, move on to the body. So I've made it, so I need to glue it first this way. Before that, I'm going to give this a sand on. I've got a proper sander outside because these two bits need to sand, the front bits, just to kind of marry them together better. And also I've got to cure it first. So I'm going to go cure it, sand it, glue that side as well, sand that side, glue that side as well. And I'll be back when the body's stuck together. Okay, as you can see, the body is all connected together now, all 4 parts. So it's quite heavy, well, fair weight. You can see there's massive gaps in it, what need filling in. All for that, I've done that on purpose to give it a little bit of a joint, so it's not just a straight joint all the way across. I'm going to have to go fill all this in now. Again, I'm going to use no nails and squeeze it right in there, and then make sure it's not right to the top, and then I'll use normal filler over the top of it. Probably quite a lot of it actually. It's going to be sanding and filling and sanding and filling, but we'll get there in the end. So I'm going to go do that now. Okay, so I've just finished filling this in, the main body. So you can see it's at its first fill of no nails. So I'll push that right in. That's on the bottom, obviously. This is as the top is the same. So I've done that now. I'm going to let that dry. The top's dry, but the bottom bit's a little bit wet. Look, so I've just got a little bit on my hand. If you can see that, probably not, but. So next I'm going to go and do. I've got to cure these tracks, which I'm halfway through doing as we speak. They're curing now in the curer. And then I'm going to start putting them together. And I've got bits of filling in, like I said, I've got imperfections in the wheels and stuff what need filling in, and maybe some reprinting, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I'll be back when I'm done that sort of thing. Okay, I've just done this first track. So that's all stuck together now. That's the wheels on. Obviously I've got to like tidy it up and stuff, but so that's how it's going to look. So I've just got to get the other one done, which ain't going to be today because I haven't printed on. I've got to print up 4 more wheels yet. So yeah, that's done anyway. So we put this over here, and I'm going to go start printing some wheels. And okay, that's the second one done, all put together, and I've primed everything as well. Everything's been filled in and primed. So the body at the moment is just drying still. So I think I filled it in about 3 times, filled and then sprayed, and filled and sprayed, grey primer every time. So my next job is to give it a coat of this. What's it called again? Let's have a look. Where is it? So this is called Desert Yellow. So that's what I'll be doing next. So I'm going to go away, get everything else sprayed up then. Okay, it's a couple of days later, and everything has been treble coated with yellow sand colour. I've also done some detailing on these bits here, as you can see, and I've also put this bit on here which I kind of made up of from a I think it was a bowl, just a normal bowl what I kind of cut out, cut a hole in it, made it to the right size, so this just fits on it because it didn't come with it. And I put a bit on there as well, look. That was like a I think it's a frisbee or something, and I've cut a big hole in it just to kind of raise it up a bit, so when I put this on it, kind of, you can turn without hitting anything. Because like I said, this was only supposed to be a 1/35 scale, I think it was, which is tiny compared to what it is. This is 1/12. I've built it up to 1/12. So that's done. So next, oh yeah, I've also painted these wheels in, but they're not finished. I might give them a kind of gunmetal over the tracks. So yeah, next I'm going to glue the gun on probably. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it a camo. I was thinking about giving it a camo, like, you know, different camo bits around it, but I'm not sure now. I might just leave it as that. If I change my mind, you'll know. I'm really I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. But when I get back next, it'll be done either way. So the next bit will be everything fitted and glued, like the wheels glued on, the gun glued on, This bit of track goes on the front here. Goes on the front. You can't see that at the moment, it's just off camera. And then I've got all these little bits. All these bits here to go on. The smoke grenade parts will go on the turret. The hatches. I'll go away, do all that now, and then I'll be back and it'll probably be the end of the video. Okay, here's the finished job, the Tiger Tank 1. So I've put the figures, I've done a bit of camo, green camo around the sides. You know, all these bits here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's very light. So I followed basically the one in Fury, the film Fury. I just followed what that one is. So they've got that tank is actually in England, Bovington or something like that in England. So I've got some pictures of it, and they've got on there. They've got like little green, very light green camo. So I just kind of copied that the best I can. The same with the numbering. I put the numbering on and the German cross and the figures in it. So we got on the gun. On the machine gun, up top there, you've got Michael Wittmann. And the one next is Otto, but he's a new figure out, just come out a couple of weeks ago sort of thing. And then in the co-pilot position, co-driving position, is Peiper. And the guy next to him is Mads Mikkelsen, the actor. So basically that's a Kit Bash figure. Anyway guys, that's it for this one. Layers.